sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob, MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Junior, MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan. Landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob, MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Junior, MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan. Landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob, MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to, liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, gabay at pag-asa ng bayan. Landas, pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo, ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob, MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to, liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, gabay at pag-asa ng bayan. Landas, pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
And we're coming to you live from the Gym 1 Barangay Poblacion 2, Tanauan City in Batangas for the continuing coverage of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season number 3. And taking a look at our games for today, on to game number 5 para sa atin ngayon. Taking a look at it, it's the JKLV Muntinlupa kontra sa Mindoro in the 16 and under division. And a hello and welcome to all the basketball fans watching out there. Aaron D, kasama ko po dito, Coach F. Francisco and Coach F. Good afternoon to you and we're down to it. Our last game na magkasama tayo dito.
Oo nga, excited na rin tayo. Excited ka na bang umuwi? Ako hindi
no?
pa eh. Actually, excited na akong tumigil magtrabaho para makapanood na ako ng more basketball actions mula sa ating mga manlalaro dito sa Batangas.
Oo naman. Kaya tingnan natin, Coach F. Now, our match at hand, it's Mindoro kontra dito sa JKLV Muntinlupa in the 16 and under division. So let's start it off with the first team, the JKLV Muntinlupa, wearing their white uniforms for today, winning versus Parañaque 63-60, giving them their first win of the tournament.
Oo nga, squeaking by Parañaque to the tune of 63-60. In that game, they shot well for 44 as to 35% against Parañaque and they out-rebounded Parañaque. Ang negative lang na makikita natin doon sa performance nila, they committed more turnovers, 25-19 as opposed to against Parañaque. So that's something that they should work on in this game. Players to watch out. Siyempre, alam naman natin to si Rowy Cabanyero, averaging 20 points. Ano siya, younger cousin ni Nick Cabanyero of the UST Growling Tigers. Also averaging 3.5 rebounds per game, 1.5 steals, and 2.8 assists per game. So yan, player to watch natin for this game.
Meron pa tayo isang player to watch. Mamaya mababanggit natin yan para dito sa JKLV. Sa kabilang panig naman, Coach F, for Mindoro, losing versus Bawan Cafe Uno, 81-105. That was a blowout loss.
Exactly. No, lopsided yung game na yun, losing by 24 points. They were out. Actually, they rebounded well against Bawan, 48-38. Problema, turnovers. They committed 33 whopping turnovers as opposed to only 18 for Bawan. And anytime ganun kalaki yung turnover disparity, it will not end well for a specific team. Pero player to watch for this game din, Herson Santa Ana, averaging 22 points per game, 13 rebounds, 3 assists and 1 steal. So ayan, dalawang players to watch for both teams, Cabanyero at saka itong si Herson Santa Ana.
And we still have a lot more to talk about sa laro natin. Pero for the meantime, let's pass it over to Mr. Danzel Santiago for the announcement of the starting lineups.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are back for another exciting basketball matchup here at Gym 1 Poblacion, Tanauan City, province of Batangas. As we bring you the continuation of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 3, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. It's the 16 under division featuring the Muntinlupa JKLV RGG Infinite Basketball versus the Mindoro Extreme Hoops. Be alive on our official Facebook page and YouTube channel of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. Now let us meet the starters from both teams, beginning with the Muntinlupa JKLV RGG Infinite Basketball. Out guard number 0, Vince Abeliano. Also guard number 0, Rowy Cabanyero. At forward number 11, Eduardo Racinas. Also forward number 16, Freedom Okafor. Man on the middle, number 28, Max Lacaba. Head coach, Sir I. Landrito. Assisted by RJ Cabanot. Team manager, Aisha Abeliano. Team owner, Darwin Abeliano. Now let us meet the starters from your Mindoro Extreme Hoops. Out guard number 3, Keon Lacson. Also guard number 88, Jerome Soriano. At forward number 19, Tyler Villanueva. Also forward number 17, Samuel Villafuerte. Man on the middle, number 9, Jos Lapa. Head coach Sir Gab Zungo, assisted by Derek Bisahod. Team Manager, Team Owner, Rayboy Ibanez. Our games officials for today's match, Chief Ronaldo Manango, Umpire 1, Carlos Sebastian, Umpire 2, Nino Perez. Junior MPBL Executive Director, Mr. J.R. Navarro. Junior MPBL Commissioner, Mr. Kate Picasso.
And our Doray team starters in the 16 and under, Mindoro go with Lacson, Soriano, Villanueva, Raro, and Lapa. Meanwhile, Muntinlupa have Cabanero, Avellano, Racines, Okafor, and Lacaba. And a good afternoon and welcome to all of our viewers watching on our live stream platforms. Game number 5 of this Sunday in the Junior MPBL. It's the Muntinlupa JKLV kontra dito sa Mindoro Troops Hoops. Aaron D joined by Coach F. Francisco, and Coach F, after 4 games, we're down 2 with our last one for the day.
Oh, excited na ako para matigil na tong medyo lumalamig na dito sa venue.
No.
Nakalimutan ko pa naman yung jacket ko sa bahay.
Nagiging winter na dito, Coach.
Pero I'm na excited na matatapos na yung basketball. Tuloy pa rin yung pananood natin dito. Watching these young superstars take their initial step to superstardom dito sa Pilipinas.
And of course, ang papalit naman sa atin after, si Daphne Cristobal and Justin Almeida. Gonna be having some good games as well as yung Antipolo maglalaro na rin doon, Coach F.
Alam naman natin kung gaano ka star-studded yung Antipolo squad na yun.
Meanwhile, this JKLV Muntinlupa squad getting 4 early points and an end one on this one para kay Racines. Tingnan natin our pound for pound fitness foul counted. Completing the 3-point play, and looking at the records of both of these teams, JKLV only have 1 win and 4 losses. Meanwhile, for Mindoro, they're at 2 and 3. But look at Okafor getting his 4th point of the game.
Like a hot knife through butter, slicing through the defense there of Mindoro. Itong si Okafor.
Mindoro still struggling in this opening quarter. Goes to the left. Hits that shot block. Here comes Freedom. Okafor leaves it for his teammate with a score.
Very unselfish play there for Freedom. Looking for the open man.
And a quick 9-0 start para sa Muntinlupa. Just the game before this, we saw the JKLV Muntinlupa in the 18 under division taking the W kontra sa Mindoro. Champ Arejola leading his squad in that game. Can this JKLV squad in the 16 under division continue the winning ways of the program, or will it be Mindoro getting some vengeance? The fading jumper, no good, and Freedom. Okafor has been all around the place right now. Lob it up inside. The shot, no good. Nabanggit nga ng one of our analysts dito sa Junior MPBL, one of the players to watch out daw for, Coach, ito si number 2 on the Muntinlupa side, si Rowie Cabanero, yung pinsan ni Nick.
And top scoring for this team, no? Pero makikita natin, he's the smallest guy on the floor para dito sa Muntinlupa.
A miss on that one. Here comes Rowie Cabanero going in.
I think he was going for something flashy there. Lost control of the basketball.
Full court pressure being administered by JKLV. They break it. Just can't finish on the lob. Ito naman inside. Wala yun para kay Racines.
A bit short on that. Pagkatapos ng dalawang taktak ng bola, baka naubos yung lakas sa dalawang taktak na yun.
Babawi naman, Mindoro getting their first bucket of the game.
That was Josh Lapa there with a corner jump shot. Short corner to be exact.
Look at Caballero. He's dancing with the defense. Losing the leather. He gets it back. Puts up the three. And that's off. Freedom this time says enough of that. And goes inside.
Bullying his way inside itong si Freedom, getting fouled in the process.
Freedom Okafor, an all-around anchor for his team. Double-double performance para sa kanya in that win versus Parañaque. 11 and 13.
Also averaging double-double, no? Dito si Freedom Okafor, 11.4 rebounds to go along with 11.6 assists. But itong Muntinlupa team na to is by no means a two-man team, no? In Caballero and Freedom. Ang daming contributors dito. You got Caballero, you got Everrain Cruz, averaging 14 points. Matthew Aceldo, you got Eduardo Racines. You got contributions from all over.
Meron pa sila mamaya, coach. Nung lalabas dyan sa bench, isang surprise player nila.
And? Naghihintay ako.
Mamaya.
mamaya
pa, coach. Wala pa.
Okay. Baka mamaya, ikaw yun, ha?
Oo.
Sinususpense mo pa ako, eh.
Oo. Para masaya, coach. This time, they go inside and they get the score for Mindoro.
That was Jerome Soriano, I believe, number 88 player, utilizing the high pickup and route to the basket.
Racines, a long two-pointer, can't get it to drop. Attacking the closeout off the spin, and it's good.
Jerome Soriano, once again, back-to-back hits for him.
Caballero breaking down the defense. Give it up inside. Freedom Okafor powering his way through.
Breaking free there for the inside score na naman itong si Freedom.
Lucky break on the part of Chomar Bactol.
Yeah, that ball's gonna go back to Mindoro after being last touched by Roy Caballero.
Here come Mindoro. Step back triple. That's a tough shot coming from Ace Raro. Racines gets doubled. Back to Caballero. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Catch and shoot. But Freedom, he's just too big and too strong.
Yeah, towering over the front line of itong Mindoro, itong si Freedom. Getting another easy score inside.
Another step back triple and hits nothing for Mindoro. The drive, the inside hand finish, and Okafor gets called for that.
There's Adrius Argiles fishing the foul of Freedom Okafor.
Two minutes and 35 seconds here in our opening quarter. (13-6) is the score. Lamang dito ang Muntinlupa. Make that 13-7.
It's very key for Mindoro's defense to be able to box out itong si Freedom Okafor, ano? From the shaded area, even if it means they have to face guard him. And that's what Bakdol is currently doing right now.
But it's been a struggle so far para kay Rowy Cabanyero. Got subbed out dito for Dylan Ibarra. Freedom is catching that ball. Goes inside and it rolls in.
That was an effortless drive there from Freedom. Ano? Parang wala siyang depensa when he threw that ball up.
Here come Mindoro. Numbers in their favor and they get the bruise and the deuce.
That was a great attacking play there by Ace Sararo. Kala ko he took off too early there, but still able to finish with the contact.
Tingnan natin our pound for pound fitness foul counted. Ace Raro right through the contact.
His slight use pa siya ng off-arm niya ron, but not enough to be called for an offensive foul, no? Just enough to be able to protect that ball from getting blocked.
And down to just 5 points. Muntinlupa with possession. Here comes Freedom. Okafor got hounded. Here comes Bakdol. Wards the defense off and scores.
Bookend play by Bakdol there, getting the ball from Freedom Okafor and scoring on his own in transition.
Timeout gonna be requested by the JKLV Muntinlupa. Tingnan natin dito, Bakdol from defense, and then he goes with the layup for two. Right over Freedom Okafor. Great score coming from him. A timeout called with 1 minute and 29. Muntinlupa still up by 3 points. Agaw na naman dito para sa Mindoro. Bounce it inside. Bakdol, 2 in a row.
Back-to-back hits there by Bakdol on back-to-back defensive plays by the Mindoro team. Stepping up their defense here.
They give it to the corner and a foul going to be called.
Just when you thought Muntinlupa was going to run away with this game here in the first quarter, Mindoro comes roaring back behind their defense.
Salvacion enters the game for the first time, gets his first touch. And positive play immediately para kay Simon.
Simon, ito ba yung anak ni Sunday Salvacion, si Simon?
Not entirely sure, Coach.
Ah, okay. I could have sworn I saw Sunday Salvacion in one of those, one of our games.
Dami rin natin mga second generation
Yun nga
players dito.
well, I'm always on the lookout for that para ma-relate natin do sa mga Gen Xers katulad ko.
Oh.
You have Ranidel, Yancy San playing, Benji Paras kids also seeing action.
17-4, 14. Drive inside. Freedom snatches it and scores it.
Yeah, they gotta do something about Freedom Okafor. No, he's already got 12 points and 8 rebounds. No, we're just in the first quarter.
Coach F, how do you guard a guy like that if you're from the opposing team?
Maglagay ka na ng isa like what Bakdol is doing. Tapos face guard na talaga. No, they're going down to a 1-2-2 here. That's why they're having a hard time boxing out Okafor.
They give it to the corner. 3 seconds on the shot clock. They don't realize it.
Baga, get one guy just to get him out of the lane every time, no? Kaya na yung ibang apat na to get the rebound for themselves.
Mindoro, last shot for them. 10 seconds in this first quarter. Baktol off on that. Still 5 seconds. Freedom still has time. 2 seconds for Freedom. Can he beat the buzzer? It goes out, but that shot would have counted para kay Freedom.
Lucky break para sa Mindoro. That was an easy layup. Nobody stopped the ball there.
Taking a look at our Chef's Magic first quarter highlights. Freedom Okafor really dominated on the interior to start this ball game. Mindoro getting some points on the board as well, but it was really this guy doing the damage and doing the work for the Muntinlupa JKLV, resulting in a 19-14 lead at the end of our first. And of course, we would like to thank Mayor Sonny Perez Colliantes, newly elected Vice Mayor Wilfredo Dodong Ablao, and of course, newly elected Congressman Attorney King Colliantes for allowing us to use this beautiful venue in Tanauan City, the Gymnasium 1.
Thank you po mga sirs, most especially Attorney King Colliantes, good friend of ours.
Sabi lang daw ni Coach Chef, sana pwedeng hinaan ng konti yung aircon, no?
Oo nga eh.
And 19-16 is our score. Up by 3 points is Muntinlupa. The drive inside and the deuce.
Really, the players of Muntinlupa frolicking in the lane in the absence of a verified shot blocker para dito sa Mindoro.
And Okafor once again hounding Mindoro right now. Aceldo.
Good call by our referees there, traveling. It happened right in front of us. Ito, Muntinlupa upping the intensity here. Tapos tinaas na nila yung pick-up point nila. Full court press.
7-point lead.
Dylan Ibarra getting called there for reaching in. Or was that a push?
Sevilla gives it to Baktol. Rejects the pick. Back to Sevilla. Go doon para sa Muntinlupa. Aceldo has it to Salvacion. The high rip inside.
Executed properly. That's a great weapon para dito sa mga taller players natin. Yung high pickup na yun.
Ito naman, Baktol. Tries to go to the left, but here comes Freedom. And he gets the assist to Ibarra.
Borderline travel there. That was a great pass by Freedom Okafor, and always has his head up in transition.
A great habit for the big man, but a timeout going to be requested by Mindoro. From tip-off to the final buzzer, every moment counts and so does every meal. Whether you're celebrating a win or just enjoying the game, Chef's Magic Condiments brings the flavor that makes every bite unforgettable. Chef's Magic, make every meal a magic moment.
Muntinlupa beginning to pull away here in the second quarter, turning this into a 13-point lead after that make.
Ibarra can't get that one to drop. Lucky break para sa Mindoro. Here comes Bactol. Stops and pops. Pero wala yun. Ball possession going to JKLV Muntinlupa. Here come the boys in white. 6 minutes and 48 seconds dito sa second quarter natin. The travel is called on that one.
Tuloy pa rin yung full court press nitong Muntinlupa.
Sevilla gives it to Peñales.
Yung mga wings ng Mindoro gotta be careful when handling that ball against pressure. Gotta be wary of the Muntinlupa players coming up from behind.
Bactol has it. Binalik kay Sevilla. Goes for the blow by. Great find.
That wasn't just a great pass. Ang ganda ng timing ng pass na yun. Waiting until the last minute, no, before dishing off that pass.
Here comes Freedom. Let's look at him inside. Aceldo naman. Spins, shoots. One more chance for JKLV and Paulo Elico to win the deuce.
Once again, credit Freedom Okafor for keeping that ball alive. No, nobody boxed him out again.
Forcing the turnover on that one, and Mindoro just really struggling right now to even get a shot off.
And getting trapped, no, you should avoid making those kinds of passes sideline. Those are very dangerous passes. And those are passes that the defense wants you to make.
Bacines. They give it to Freedom and an offensive foul call, but it looks like it's gonna be on the pick.
That's Max Lacaba caught for that illegal screen there.
Roniel Castillo. Pinasok dito para sa Mindoro and bouncing it off the opponent on that one. Pero mukhang natamaan doon.
At that time, bouncing it off the back. Unlike yung kanina kay Christian Lopez, off the head.
Oh,
no?
Freedom deflects it.
Uh-oh.
Going all the way, and I thought he was gonna give us a jump, Coach Ev.
Oo nga eh. Bumuelo na, kaya napa-oo ako eh.
16 under, no? Pero mukhang kaya talaga ni Freedom yung mga ganun.
Itong Mindoro team, they look a little bit befuddled on what to do, no? Even if they're able to cross the ball half court after beating the press.
Bactol, catch and shoot. Wala yun. They throw it out. Extra feed, 4 seconds on the shot clock.
That was Pugoy getting the ball tapped from behind. Ball stays with Mindoro.
Mindoro have 1.5 on the shot clock. Okafor, yet another rebound. Double teamed. They throw it out. Freedom gets it. Outside shot. Wala yun, and Backdoll rebounds. Elbow jumper, still off. Freedom set to bring it down. You love to see it. Big man that can dribble as well.
Looks like a point guard every time he brings the ball down with his head up always. No, looking for the hit ahead.
Racines this time and Freedom. Basket counts for Freedom Okafor, and he's just playing with the opponents at this point, Coach F.
Oh, nga, just a man among boys. Itong si Freedom Okafor in this game. Nobody can keep tabs on him. The bigger players are too slow while the smaller players are too small. You'll just jump over them. So this is a tough task for the coaching staff to assess kung ano yung gagawin sa kanya dito sa second half.
Mismatch talaga kay Freedom. Feel ko napipilitan lang ito mag-center kasi siya yung pinakamatangkad eh.
Well, yeah, based on what he's doing on the floor right now, he's not playing like a true center, no? He's only the center because he's the biggest for Muntinlupa.
Backdoll to the right side. Great pass coming from Backdoll.
Prediction ko nga kay Freedom, stat line niya at the end of the game, 35 points, 22 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 steals, and 2 blocks. Let's see kung mangyari yun.
And that's not a crazy prediction.
Right now, he's well on track for that. He's already got 18 points and 14 rebounds. Well, make that 15. Diba? 4 steals. So yung steals medyo sumobra na. Yung blocks na lang ang kailangan. Assists already with 3.
What a game coming from Freedom Okafor.
Parang video game yung stats niya.
NBA 2K numbers. Balik dito si Rowie Caballero. Puts up the 3 and puts it in.
Finally able to get one to drop itong si Rowie Caballero.
Agaw naman ni Rowie. Driving baseline. Goes for the spin. Not enough on that one para kay Rowie. Nakbakan sa rebound. Freedom grabs another one. Racines.
Medyo off balance siya doon. Forced that shot.
But you've got to credit the effort of the Muntinlupa JKLV. Up by 20 points right now, 19-39.
Like a bunch of hungry dogs on defense, no?
And here comes Backdoll. Caballero, the quick cross. Went for the highlight right there. Ditong si Rowie.
Too much sauce on that one, Rowie.
And the answer back coming from Mindoro. Racines this time laying it up and in off the crossover.
That was a nice layup there, reminiscent of Jojo Mosa when he was still playing. Doon sikat si Jolas eh. Pag lumayap ka ng ganun dati, Jolas ang tawag dun eh.
Hindi ko na ata naabutan yung ano na yun, Coach F eh.
Si Philip alam, napatango eh. I see you, Philip.
Just a collision with Caballero and Backdoll.
One thing I've also noticed about Caballero is yung wingspan niya, no? Medyo mahaba siya for his height. Saka yung shorts niya, old school.
Nagiging uso na rin yan.
Yes,
Coach,
actually, it always comes full circle, no? Like 2 seasons ago, yung mga players namin sa Bataan, para mga volleyball players yung mga shorts. Eh. Ngayon, medyo humahaba na naman. So always, fashion always comes full circle.
Now about 10 seconds on the shot clock. Can Mindoro get this one off? Yes, they can. Castillo with a score on that one. 10 seconds. You know Caballero wants this. Drives in. Tries for the no-look.
Fooled his own teammate there.
2.4.
Moral of the story, always be ready with your hands up when Roy Caballero makes that penetration to the basket.
Indeed, Caballero trying to give us numerous highlights in this game. We're going to be expecting more from him. But at the end of this one, the score 43-23. Taking a look at our second quarter highlights brought to you by Chef's Magic. It's been the Freedom Okafor show. Roy Caballero looks like he wants to join in the party. Meanwhile, Mindoro have been struggling, but Castillo trying to stop the bleeding for just a second. Taking a look at our halftime score, 43-23. 20 ang lamang dito ng JKLV Muntinlupa. Halftime score 23-43. JKLV Muntinlupa on top big time kontra dito sa Mindoro Troops Hoops. Of course, some of the highlights from that first half of action. Freedom Okafor really did it all for his team, already up to a double-double. And titingnan natin if he's gonna be able to hit that prediction of Coach F. But for the meantime, tingnan natin, Coach F, our halftime statistics.
Kita natin, JKLV Muntinlupa ahead in almost every statistical category, field goal percentages. Pero ang main difference dito, rebounding 25-16 thanks to the presence of Freedom Okafor. Steals 13-2, ang laking diferensya nun. Turnovers, Mindoro, thanks to that full court pressing defense by Muntinlupa, has committed 16. Muntinlupa 9 turnovers. Pero ang malaking bagay, points in the paint, 38 points for Muntinlupa, 16 for Mindoro. Second chance points, 16 for Muntinlupa. 17 points from turnovers. Pero ang malaking pwedeng makakuha ng inspiration dito ang Mindoro is yung bench points nila. Coming up big, 15 ahead, 10 lang for Muntinlupa. Kung ano mang gagawin nila, they have to shore up their interior defense.
Top full of energy and bringing all the good vibes here in this game. And you know what they say, the coolest fan deserves the coolest iced tea. Congratulations to our fan of game. And second half of action just about to tip off with game number 5, 16 and under. JKLV Muntinlupa and the Mindoro. Right now, Mindoro down big time. And Coach F, tatanungin lang kita. If Mindoro can solve the problem of Freedom Okafor, is that gonna be enough para makahabol sila dito?
That's going to be half the problem because they also have Rowy Cabanyero to deal with along with the other players of Lasal. No? Pero they have to do it as a team. Not, of course, they have to focus on Freedom Okafor. No? Pero para ma-solve nila yung problem na yun, kailangan maayos nila yung team defense nila. And that involves not letting the Muntinlupa players get offensive rebounds at will.
Second half just having begun. Still Aaron D joined by Coach F. Francisco. Meanwhile, Mindoro, not the way you want to start it, with a tough fading away jump shot. They give it inside and then back outside. Corner triple, in and out para kay Ibarra. Justine with the Pinoy step. Mindoro naman, and they're gonna slow it down. The drive inside and a big block coming from Racines.
Good help defense there by Eduardo Racines. Nakita niya na blow by itong si Freedom Okafor. He was there to help.
Lacson drives in and gets fouled. And despite the score being just like this, 23-43, you did mention na may positive rin naman itong Mindoro coming from that first half, Coach.
Oh, no, especially coming into this second half. Nakita mo, binigyan ng tiwala ng coaches ng Mindoro, yung bench players nila. Ang daming pinasok dito sa second half. You got Arma who hasn't seen action starting. At nilagay siya dun sa gitna, sa playing center.
But that's a miss once again from Mindoro. Cruzada has it for Muntinlupa. Racines, a do-it-all forward, leaves it on the interior.
Doing a good job there in twisting that ball screen itong si Freedom Okafor. Kaya nawala sa position yung defense ng Mindoro.
Just the activity once again from Racines. Almost a backcourt violation, but nonetheless it's a turnover. Foul naman doon para kay Justine Cruzada.
Mindoro also needs to take advantage of these opportunities being given them. It's a free throw line, no? Keon Lacson on the line.
Splits the pair para kay Keon. 21-point lead for Muntinlupa. Racines. Cruzada back to Racines. Euro step and tried to do his best Cabanyero impersonation on that one.
Dapat bawasan nila yung mga ganong klaseng blow-by drives, no? That was too easy of a drive para dito kay Racines. Blowing past two defenders. But that's only if they want to get back into this game.
Alam mo, Coach F, one thing I noticed din about it, si Freedom Okafor, that whole possession, he didn't touch the ball.
Yeah.
Not really trying to get more touches, no? Itong si Freedom Okafor just does the dirty work for his team.
Letting his teammates move the ball around, no?
And that's one way Okafor gets the ball off defense, steals, and rebounds.
That's the 5th steal for Okafor so far.
And Racines converting on that tough shot.
12 points so far for Eduardo Racines, providing a good second scoring option para dito sa Muntinlupa.
Inside they go, and another score coming from Justin Cruzada.
That was too easy, no? They have to shore up their defense. That was a good finish there from Arma.
Less than 7 minutes in this third frame. Cruzada gives it to Racines.
Quick ball by Keon Lacson.
8 seconds almost on. 8 seconds to shoot.
8 seconds on the shot clock,
traveling.
and yun na.
Late niyang binaba yung bola for the dribble. It took 2 steps. There it goes again. You have to avoid those sidelines. When you're trying to break the press, you're going to run out of space.
And yet another turnover coming from Mindoro. 52-26 is the score.
That's the 20th turnover for Mindoro.
The handoff. Back to Freedom. Wants to attack and had no choice on that one. Gotta foul him.
Help has to be there early, no? Hindi pwedeng sumundot ka na lang at the last moment.
14 seconds for Muntinlupa. Racines. Binigay dito kay Freedom. Okafor, kick it. Racines, triple. Connects.
Scoring machine din tong si Eduardo Racines. Already with 15 points so far.
He's been having a great third quarter itong si Racines.
Because all of the attention has been on Freedom Okafor so far. Kaya now open siya. And he's taking advantage of it.
Lapa hands it off. Sevilla going right down Main Street and gets it blocked. Freedom, a full head of steam down the court.
And again, nobody stopped ball there in that play. Number 1 rule in transition defense, always stop the ball.
Substitutions coming in for the Muntinlupa squad, and Freedom Okafor back to the free throw line. Ano, coach mo, yung on pace na ba yung prediction mo para kay Freedom?
Parang sa sobra pa nga eh.
Oh.
Sa steals nga, sobra na siya. He's already got 5 blocks on pace to get at least 2.
56-26, excuse me. Freedom kicks it, corner. Almost a steal. Lapa gets it, goes in, and scores with a one-hander.
Using his long arms there, nothing Pakana can do about it.
Aceldo, bullet feed inside.
Traveling. Again, nobody boxed out. Freedom again. Able to get that offensive board.
And if I'm not mistaken, that's been the second traveling call on Aceldo in this ball game. Agaw na naman ni Freedom. Okafor just bullying inside.
Might very well get a quadruple double in this game itong si Freedom.
Mga tira ni Freedom, no? Puro high percentage. 10 out of 13 from the field.
You don't see him take those contested pull-up jumpers, no? Laging layup. I want to see him play against a team na may rim protector. Just to see how he'd fare.
And 56-28. Here come Mindoro. They try for the three-pointer. Freedom boards it. Aceldo tries to go fancy.
Would have been another assist for Freedom. He made that shot.
Ito naman si Josh Lapa. Put back is good. That was Lebron Ong. We're seeing it a lot these days, no, Coach F, na a lot of players being named after NBA players. May mga Luka tayo, may mga Kyrie,
Yeah.
may mga Lebron din.
Ako yung anak ko, yung name Luka.
Okay. Halatang mga basketball fan talaga yung mga parents.
Plus, I've always liked the name Luka. It means bringer of light. So,
Pero did you know about the name Luka even before Luka Doncic? Or?
yeah, oo.
Okay.
Fan ako ni Susan Vega.
Ah,
Alam mo yung song niya? Luka? Hindi mo alam yun?
Hindi, Coach eh. Ano pala yun, no?
Luka, Lucas, yan yung mga... Wag lang Lucifer.
Ayun, iba na yun.
That also means bringer of light.
56-33. JKLV in full control right now. Linabas muna dito si Freedom Okafor. One more chance on the interior, and kahit wala si Freedom Okafor, Coach, ang dami pa rin nilang attempt sa loob eh.
That was Simon Salvacion, no? To get more scoring punch, binalik nila itong si Eduardo Racines.
Short on that one.
Of course, even if you're ahead, ayaw mo rin magpabaya sa offense.
Salvacion swishing that second free throw. And just about a minute and 40 remaining dito sa third quarter.
Fortunate to get the ball back there after turning it over for Mindoro. A minute and change remaining here in our third quarter.
Sevilla tries to go quick, but it's foiled by Salvacion.
Tried to force the issue there against the tall threes. Salvacion swatted it away.
Inside they go. Great bump. Would have said great footwork on that, but couldn't finish. Aceldo naman loses it. Salvacion retrieves it and scores it plus the foul.
Giving a good account of himself here in limited minutes. Salvacion already with 5 points to go along with 2 rebounds.
We're pound for pound fitness foul counted. Salvacion.
Simon Salvacion wearing jersey number 8. Maybe you can ask Daphne to confirm kung talagang anak nga ni Sunday Salvacion to.
Nasa ka ba, Daphne?
Chumichismax.
Great dish, and Aceldo off on that one. Agaw na naman.
Nice pass by Salvacion.
Aceldo gets fouled. Itong JKLV Muntinlupa, Coach F, no, a lot of showtime plays na they're really trying to do.
Yeah, showtime pero hindi rin ganun ka-risky. Tulad nung pass na yun ni Salvacion. That was the best way to get the pass out on the fast break, no? By doing that hook pass. So, hindi lang siya flashy. Functional pati siya.
And right now it's Aceldo on the line, 59-33. 35.2 in this third frame. Muntinlupa really running away with this ball game, and it would be interesting to see kung ibabalik pa nga dito si Freedom Okafor in the fourth quarter.
Oo nga eh. Baka mabululyaso yung prediction ko.
Oo. Pero tingnan natin, nakakailan na ba si Freedom?
Well, actually, he's 1 rebound shy of 22. He's already got 21 assists, 5 steals, 7 blocks. So, yan.
Sa points na lang ata nagkukulang ko.
Oo, kasi very unselfish din naman tong si Freedom. Nakita mo, hindi na siya naghahapit towards dito sa third quarter. Opting for Racines to get his shine here.
28 seconds. They find the open man on the other end, and AJ Arma onto the free throw line.
So parang ano to, mini tank build. AJ Arma. He's played the majority of the third quarter, ha? After not seeing action sa first half.
Off on that one para kay AJ. "27 points is the lead for Muntinlupa. The quick attack once again, and they get the deuce.
Great ball movement there by Muntinlupa. Ball never touched the floor after the rebound.
That's Kyle Pacanya checking it out one more time. Yun yung mga things that just put a smile on your face. Pound for pound fitness foul counted. Especially if you're a coach, no? Coach, if pag ganun yung mga ball movement, sabi mo nga, it didn't even hit the ground, the ball.
Credit Vince Avellano for making that quick pass, no, after receiving that. Good vision then.
Agaw na naman, Salvacion. Great unselfish basketball coming from Muntinlupa.
That's all. That makes playing basketball fun. No? When you got players sharing the ball, looking for the open man.
And resulting in the score para sa Muntinlupa. Check this out, our Chef's Magic third quarter highlights. Muntinlupa just trying to involve almost everyone right now. Of course, Mindoro getting some scores. AJ Arma, but it's been a struggle so far, resulting in the 64-33 score at the end of our third quarter. From tip-off to the final buzzer, every moment counts and so does every meal. Whether you're celebrating a win or just enjoying the game, Chef's Magic Condiments brings the flavor that makes every bite unforgettable. Chef's Magic, make every meal a magic moment.
Looking at the statistics for the game so far, no? Merong small victory naman dito na makukuha yung Mindoro. Lamang pa rin sila sa bench points against Muntinlupa. Kaya lang 1 point na lang. 19-18.
Mahabol na rin yan, especially with the bench mob of Muntinlupa.
Pinapasok na yung mga bench players nila, especially in the fourth quarter, no?
But Coach Ev, it looks like my question was answered. Kung ibabalik pa ba si Freedom Okafor, and to start off this fourth quarter, he's there.
Yeah, he's probably gonna play just a few minutes more in this game before the coach takes him out. Let the other bench players get their burn, kanga.
And fourth quarter of action, just about to begin. Game number 5 na nga po ito. between the JKLV Muntinlupa kontra sa Mindoro in the 16 and under division. But one thing we have to talk about, Coach F, yung isang binabanggit ko kanina na player ng JKLV, one of their secret players, as I mentioned, na one of their great players, si Cabanyero, pero not Rowie. Itong si Mikael Cabanyero, having played for that Batangas program, not suiting up today.
Yung pala yung secret na sinasabi mo kanina.
Oo, kala mo ata ako yung papasok eh.
Oo nga.
Pero naka-jersey naman siya dun sa sidelines, nag-warm up din kanina.
Well, one player missing for Mindoro is yung kanila ring under 16 player, sila Pastora. Not seeing action today. Would have been a nice matchup between him and Okafor.
Triple from the JKLV side, no good. Soriano gives it to the right side. And Ace Raro is heading to the line for two.
Actually, Mindoro pala is missing a lot of their top players then. You got Herson Santa Ana na mention natin kanina, not seeing action. La Pastora, you got Jerome Soriano, that's right there. That's 45 points, 46 points missing from the offense of Mindoro. So it would have been a much closer ball game had these players been on the active lineup for today.
And Coach F, that probably explains the 2-3 record nitong Mindoro
Yeah.
in the 16 and under division. So if you take a look at it, they're placed higher in the standings kaysa dito sa JKLV. Number 11 nga lang itong JKLV. Meanwhile, Mindoro is at number 8.
That was Cruzada losing possession of the basketball sa sideline.
67-34. 8 minutes and 35 in this last quarter of action. The attack, Soriano goes out. Freedom almost turning it over on that, but it's going to stay with JKLV. Left side, bounce it inside. And Freedom, offensive board, the putback is in.
Good patience there from Freedom. Allowing the defense to fly by before going for the score.
Here comes Okafor with the left hand. But Cruzada is there to put it back in. Tough move on that para kay Jerome Soriano, and drawing the foul for him and Mindoro.
So a lot of twos dito sa stat line ni Okafor. 22 points, 22 rebounds. Ang gusto ko dito, just 2 turnovers. Tapos 5 assists siya. So that's more than a 2-to-1 ratio. No? Maganda yan para sa point guards.
That's a miss on that one. Justine grabs it. Muntinlupa on top big time right now, looking to extend it.
If you're gonna nitpick dito sa game ni Okafor, yung lack of a 3-point shot so far dito sa larong ito for him.
That's one thing we haven't seen if he has a consistent kahit perimeter jumper, Coach F, no?
Most of his scores have been from offensive rebounds, saka yung mga wide open layups in transition.
Because once he reaches that next level or kahit that Next age group, he can't bully ball everyone.
Yes,
inside.
exactly. Yung height niya, magiging average na lang yan.
Unless nga lang, biglang mag-growth spurt itong si
Oo,
Okafor.
yun nga.
This time, Mindoro. Jerome Soriano has been very active in this fourth quarter para sa Mindoro. Ten points, 5 rebounds, an assist, and 2 steals for Jerome Soriano in their last game.
This game so far, just 5 points, no? No rebounds, no steals, no blocks, no assists, just 3 turnovers. 1 assist pa lang.
Aceldo, give it up inside, and it rolls in.
That was Max Lacaba batting the ball away. Possession stays with Mindoro.
Argiles has it. Atreus. 11 seconds on the shot clock. Wala pa rin yun. Jerome Soriano, no good. Here comes Freedom. Losing it momentarily and getting called for that travel.
Losing possession of the ball because of the contact by the defense there.
Argiles goes to the left, passes it inside. Freedom Okafor just grabs it away. Cruzada naman. Aceldo. Nine seconds on the shot clock. Avellano. Back to Aceldo. Has to throw it up. Forward pass. Soriano. Easy two.
Good pass there. I think that was number 16 player from Mindoro. Raro with that assist.
Back to Aceldo. Leaves it short. Giving Freedom Okafor more chances on this, but foul gonna be called on Freedom.
Jerome Soriano fighting tooth and nail against Freedom Okafor for that rebound.
Racines binalik dito, as well as Kyle Pacanya for Muntinlupa. Getting a steal, fakes it. One more para kay Racines.
Si Racines, no nonsense player din to. Every time he gets the ball, good things happen. Doesn't force anything. Ooh.
And that's Ace Raro, no good on the turnaround.
It's another block there for Okafor.
Top of the key triple. Four minutes and 5 seconds.
2 more steals for Okafor para ma-achieve niya yung triple-double. It's gonna be points, rebounds, and steals.
Ilang assist na ba siya, Coach? Mo? Kaya
5.
ba sa assist?
Just 5.
Pounded and fouled on that one itong si Kyle Pacanya. This time it's a timeout by the Muntinlupa JKLV. And back to it, Freedom Okafor gets the basket plus the foul.
Getting closer to that 30-point mark. That's his 26th point of the ball game. Mas marami siyang rebounds kaysa sa points.
Ibang klase talaga to si Freedom Okafor. Pound for pound fitness. Basket and one.
27 points.
Jerome Soriano.
Trying to add to his total here. Way below his average so far itong si Jerome Soriano.
And there you go, Coach Jeff. Mukhang hindi na maaabot ni Freedom Okafor yung prediction mo kasi he just got subbed out.
Importante naman they got the W. Got to showcase his skills.
And being able to give his teammates a chance as well to get their shine dito.
Sorry, I said kanina, way below his average. 1 point away pala from his average to si Jerome Soriano. So now he's got 10 points in the game. Average niya is 10.3.
Ibarra gives it to Kyle Pacanya. 3 minutes and 20 in the last quarter. And an unsportsmanlike foul called.
It's on Simon Salvacion.
Not entirely sure what happened on that one. Coach Jeff, were you able to catch that?
No, hindi ko nga rin napansin. I was looking at the ball. Excessive hard contact.
Salvacion just entered the game. Now he has to sit for 3 minutes. So that's basically it for him.
Sakto. 15 seconds left.
No.
Pwede siyang bumalik.
Makakaisang tira pa itong si Salvacion. .38 points is the lead. Jerome Soriano.
Yeah, very peculiar free throw shooting ceremony.
Kala ko nga nung una, doon niya ititira sa loob ng free throw niya eh. Soriano to Ace Raro, leaves that one short. Give it up. Steal para dito sa Mindoro. Pacanya has it. JKLV just trying to add the finishing touches to this masterful ball game of theirs. This guy has been doing the damage for them, Racines.
One of the few times I've seen him miss a layup, no? Talking about Eduardo Racines.
Look at Soriano, just really wants to attack, leaves it to Josh. The two-pointer, wala pa rin yun. Pass just a bit too strong on that one para kay Max Lacaba. And last 2 minutes of game number 5. Ace Raro still can't buy one from that corner. Meanwhile, Kyle Pacanya turns it over. Here come Mindoro. They give it inside to Avellano off the spin. And Vince Avellano, gonna be 2 free throws coming up. Just a minute and 20 remaining dito. And already a done deal for Muntinlupa. Gonna go up to 2 and 4. Meanwhile, Mindoro falling to the same record actually. 2 and 4 para sa kanila. You can't help but wonder, like what you mentioned earlier, Coach Jeff, na maraming mga missing players for Mindoro not suiting up for them today.
I think that's a big contributing factor for the outcome of today's game.
While itong si Soriano, I didn't really see a lot of Soriano in that first half.
Yeah, exactly.
But right now, we take a look at it one more time. Our pound-for-pound fitness foul counted. Every chance he gets, actually every time na mahawakan niya yung bola, he's always in attack mode.
Yeah, always trying to make something happen. Not necessarily for himself, but even setting up some of his teammates. Trying to make up for lost time. Sabi mo nga, I didn't get to see much action in the first half. Pero bumawi siya dito sa second half. Totaling 22 minutes so far.
And Soriano really making a case for extended minutes in their next game if he continues this performance.
Well, he's one of their top players in terms of production. He's their 4th leading scorer, averaging 10.3. Also averaging 4.3 rebounds. And he has 2 assists per game. So more of an attacking player.
Go dito. Let's look at Soriano. Another point for him. Ace Raro. Kyle Pacanya. Jump ball on that one, but only 8.4 seconds remaining. You're gonna try the 3-pointer. No good on that, and that marks it. The end of game number 5, and it's the JKLV Muntinlupa coming out on top kontra dito sa Mindoro Troops Hoops. 82-47. What a performance from the players, but most especially the individual performances from the JKLV Muntinlupa. 2 guys you want to highlight, itong si Racines and most especially Freedom Okafor. Big time performance from him. 82-47 is the final score. And that moves JKLV Muntinlupa to 2 and 4. Meanwhile, Mindoro fall to the same record as well, 2 and 4 para sa kanila. And in just a while, you're going to be hearing it from the interview with our Chef's Magic player of the game. And just right after the game, you're going to be hearing it from our Chef's Magic, a player of the game in just a while. And of course, kasama niya dito si Coach F. Francisco as our courtside reporter for this game number 5. Of course, JKLV Muntinlupa coming out with the big victory against the MINDORO Troops Hoops in the 16 and under division. And the guy joined by Coach F. Francisco. Pass it over to our Chef's Magic player of the game.
We're with our Chef's Magic best player of the game, Freedom Okafor, with a stat line of 27 points, 28 rebounds, 5 assists, 8 steals, and 2 blocks. Freedom, going into this game, you know you're facing a tough team. Alam nyo, malakas tong kalaban nyo. Unfortunately, they were missing a lot of key players. How did that change your mindset going into this game?
We had a mindset of being defensive, and we trapped the enemy team, we pressed them, and we were able to get many points because of that.
Now you have a very impressive stat line ngayon. Going into games, ano yung mindset mo? Ano yung focus mo going into a game? Will you focus on scoring, rebounding, or defending?
Defending po. Defending talaga po. Defending po.
So any shoutouts?
I want to shout out my mga tita ko po, of course, mga supporters po namin. I also want to shout out kay Justin Asis po, happy birthday po sa inyo. And sa mga parents ko, sa mga coaches ko po sa school, and sa last video po, yung jowa ko po.
Okay, pati yung jowa niya. Once again, that was Freedom Okafor, our Chef's Magic best player of the game. Back to you, Aaron.
Maraming salamat, Coach F. And tingnan naman natin our Don Benito's assist man of the game, Eduardo Racines, with 2 assists in that ball game. Taking a look at Eduardo Racines. Great job of sharing the ball for his team. That was our Don Benito's assist man of the game. Tapos the Hustle Club defensive player of the game, Freedom Okafor, 28 rebounds and 5 assists. What a performance coming from Freedom in this game, and leading JKLV Muntinlupa to the W, the 16 under. But meanwhile, coming up naman, it's going to be the MINDORO Troops Hoops kontra dito sa JKLV Muntinlupa in the 14 and under division.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga, nagkakaisa.